我们沿着1号公路，看着落基山脉横亘在面前，何等的气势！
That's a hell of a climb. This is the glass floor that everyone's been talking about.
Oh my goodness!
Banff National Park is nearly 7,000 square miles of beauty.
Yeah, woo! It's wider than my arm length. I claim this territory in the name of Canada. We've made it to the top of the ice field.
That is cold.
We're completely living the dream.
Our journey through Alberta continues from the Columbia ice fields in the Rocky Mountains, northeast to the provincial capital of Edmonton. After getting a unique view of the city by river, we'll visit a wildlife conservation project at Elk National Park, where they're saving a Canadian icon. From here, we'll travel north to Grande Prairie to check out a very special dinosaur museum, before hitting the mighty Mackenzie Highway to start our big ride north. As we descend from the rugged Rockies, Alberta opens up and blossoms into broad prairies and fertile grasslands. Here, a modern hub is known as the Gateway to the North, the capital city of Alberta, Edmonton. It's Canada's 5th largest city, with almost 1 million people, and these people know how to have a good time. Edmonton hosts over 30 festivals a year, ranging from music and film to food, rodeo, and even dragon boating. You can be sure there's something going on here with every visit to Canada's festival city. Established in 1795, downtown Edmonton still shows the grandeur of history in its architecture, from the imposing dome of the Legislature building to the extravagant Fairmont McDonald Hotel. And if you're into shopping, the West Edmonton Mall is the largest shopping center in North America. It's almost a small city with more than 800 shops and the world's biggest indoor amusement park. But first, Lewis and I are headed to the Saskatchewan River for a unique way to view the heart of the city.
How you doing? Great to finally meet you. This is Lewis.
Hello, Lewis. Sup?
Are we really gonna canoe?
At the moment, we're gonna head upriver, get a nice view of downtown. We're in a fantastic place adjacent from Louis McKinney Park.
When you're riding motorcycles all day long and you've got that wind ripping through your helmet, it's nice to be out on a river and to really enjoy the silence.
And we can really start moving.
So this is the North Saskatchewan River.
Correct.
And it runs right through the heart of Edmonton.
Absolutely. Edmonton has the longest stretch of green space, I believe, in any city in North America along the river valley here.
I think if you just sitting there, stop pedaling, we make a better speed. 我觉得就缺了一个这个音乐，应该带上一个音箱在这边放着音乐，然后大家滑得特别开心。
This is really peaceful. You know, when you ride the motorcycle every day, it can be loud and it can be windy, but out here it's just you and the water. Being out on the river, what more could you ask for? Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure to meet you both.
Yeah.
And I wish you guys a safe journey. Have fun motorcycling for the rest of your trip.
Bye-bye.
The city of Edmonton sits at the border between grass plains and deep forest. And if you're after a breath of fresh air, it's less than an hour away. Elk National Park is Canada's largest fully enclosed park. a refuge for a huge diversity of wildlife. Over 250 species of birds live here, as well as free-roaming elk, moose, and bison. It's here that they're running an incredible conservation program that's saving the bison from the brink of extinction.
Tristan, Ryan.
Nice to meet you.
Finally, this is Lewis.
Nice to meet you, Lewis.
Welcome to Elk National Park, you guys, and welcome to our bison handling facility.
It's good to be here.
Really excited to have you.
All he does is want to eat a bison burger.
Bison steak.
Bison steak. Good, good.
So, what's going to happen now?
Let's go take a look at the facility, you guys.
Yeah, let's do it, huh? All right. This is exciting.
So how many bisons you keep during winter time in this farm?
We have 1,000 bison in the park right now. We have as many bison in Elk Island as there were in the entire continent in 1890.
So in 1890, there were 1,000 bisons in North America.
Yeah, and this is very sad, but also very incredible because for thousands of years, there were bison all across North America.
Like millions of them.
Millions of them. We estimate there were 30 million bison at their peak.
As a Canadian, I'm amazed really on a daily basis of the huge amount that Lewis and I get to learn.
So we have the 1,000 bison, and how do you get anybody, bison or person, to come to a meeting that you have?
Offer them free food.
Offer them
Or
free
free
food.
drinks.
Or free drinks.
Yeah.
Free beer.
Or free beer. So for our bison, we offer them free food. We gradually get them coming in. And we use these doors to go from having several hundred to maybe 30 at a time just back behind me. And you're gonna have to pull pretty hard because the grass is pretty long, and then keep pulling and keep pulling and keep pulling, and you can let go. And there you go.
So the only thing missing is the cowboy hat.
Normally, so we'd have maybe 30 bison in this enclosed area with us. Because remember, we go from 1,000 bison, we want one at a time. We have maybe 30 in here, and we need to split them apart. So if I'm, whatever, say this far back from you, you're maybe uncomfortable. I'm at the edge of your personal space if you're the bison.
Okay, so I need to take a space like that, right?
Yeah,
As a
so
bison.
if I walk towards you, you're gonna walk away from me.
And then?
And then if we get too close by accident, then we run
Okay, that's how
and
it
get up
works.
top.
I enjoyed it so much.
We got to really learn how an animal went from the edge of extinction to come back and actually being an almost healthy population because of a place like this.
It's all because the people like Tristan, they work so hard to protect and to help them to get a better life.
Not a bad stop in Alberta, huh?
It's time for us to step through the gateway to the north as we leave the city of Edmonton towards the Arctic. Alberta in so many ways has just been remarkable.
Wow, look at this, buddy.
As our time here in the province is coming to an end, we're making one more stop at Grande Prairie to cap our adventure in dinosaur country.
今天我们从 Edmonton 驱车北上，特意途经菲利普·科里恐龙博物馆，去看看这世界上非常重要的古生物和自然历史博物馆。
Oh, wow.
That's a big guy.
This is a big one. Look at the size of his head. Wow, Louis, this is the CT scan of the skull. You can move it. That is freaky cool. I've been interested in dinosaurs since I was a young child, and to be able to visit a museum like this with all these complete skeletal replicas of dinosaurs is really quite impressive. Wow, look at this, huh? The reason why the Philip J. Currie Dinosaur Museum is where it is here in Grande Prairie is because this area is just a hotbed for dinosaur fossils. All the dinosaurs that are on display here in this museum are local to this area, so it's kind of haunting, incredibly creepy, but also just beautiful. To think that they once roamed these lands that we're riding our motorcycles through. We found a little place where they have these little brushes and you can brush off dinosaur bones, just like a paleontologist. I kind of wish I was 8 years old right now.
So this is a big one. This can make a really big burger or steak.
Why does everything have to do with food with you?
这样一个精美的恐龙博物馆，我想是这里人们对大自然珍贵礼物怀有深深敬意的回答。
This is one of the rib.
就好像一件精美的稀世珍宝，怎么不要小心翼翼地放在最精美的首饰盒里收藏？
Our journey in Alberta is coming to an end.
We start with dinosaur and we ended with dinosaur.
It's true. It's like you get a chance to walk back in time.
We've come so far and seen so much in the past 30 days or so. And now we're about to reach a brand new milestone in our journey across Canada.
Louis?
Yeah, we've had a great trip so far. We're at mile 0 of the Mackenzie Highway.
Mackenzie Highway. So this is the starting point of our explore to the north.
Exactly. Now we're here in Grimshaw. And now we're gonna take the Mackenzie Highway north all the way to Yellowknife.
Wow, that's a big trip. And here is elk, I think.
Yep.
And then moose.
Yeah.
And the bear country.
Yep.
And then we go to Great Slave Lake.
I feel like the Mackenzie Highway is the starting point for our entire journey into the Arctic, which really does start now.
And I think this will be a lifetime adventure.
I think so.